Lamine Yamal, a name that resonates with football fans across the globe. But behind this name lies a story of perseverance, resilience, and unwavering determination. Born in Esplugues de Llobregat, a modest town in Spain, Yamal grew up surrounded by a vibrant mix of cultures, a reflection of his Moroccan and Equatorial Guinean roots. For his family, life wasn't always easy. His parents worked long hours, sacrificing their dreams so that their children could pursue theirs. It was in this environment that Yamal learned the value of hard work, a lesson he carried with him every step of the way. Even as a child, Yamal stood out. His love for football was evident. But it wasn't just love, it was an obsession. Hours spent kicking a ball against a wall, mimicking moves he saw on television, imagining himself as one of the greats. He didn't have the best equipment, sometimes not even a proper football, but he didn't let that stop him. To Yamal, the game was more than a sport. It was a way to escape, a way to dream. When he was just 7 years old, his exceptional talent couldn't be ignored. He was scouted by FC Barcelona's world-renowned youth academy, La Masia. For most children, joining La Masia would be a dream come true. For Yamal, it was the beginning of a new challenge. Here, he wasn't the standout player anymore. He was surrounded by the best young talents from around the world. Every training session was a test, every match a proving ground. But instead of being intimidated, Yamal thrived. He listened to his coaches, learned from his peers, and worked tirelessly to refine his skills. It wasn't easy. There were days of frustration, times when his body was exhausted, moments when self-doubt crept in. But Yamal had a secret weapon, his unshakable belief in himself. He reminded himself of why he started, of the dreams he had as a little boy, and of the sacrifices his family had made for him to be there. As the years went by, Yamal's talent became impossible to ignore. His speed, his precision, his ability to think 3 steps ahead of his opponents. These weren't just skills. They were the results of years of relentless practice and the fire in his heart. At 15, Yamal was already making waves, playing against opponents years older than him, holding his own, and often outshooting them. But what set him apart wasn't just his skill. It was his mindset. He played with maturity far beyond his years, never arrogant, always respectful of the game and those who played it. In 2023, Yamal achieved what many could only dream of. At just 16 years old, he made his debut for FC Barcelona's senior team, walking onto the pitch of Camp Nou with thousands of fans watching and millions more glued to their screens. It was a moment of history, and Yamal seized it. He played with the confidence of a seasoned professional. Every pass, every movement was calculated. Every touch of the ball was electric. He didn't just play, he inspired. But Yamal's story isn't just about breaking records. It's about breaking stereotypes. As the son of immigrants, he represents a generation that dares to dream, a generation that refuses to be defined by where they come from. Yamal's success sends a message that talent knows no borders, and dreams have no limits. Off the pitch, Yamal remains humble. He credits his family for keeping him grounded, for teaching him that true success isn't just about what you achieve, but about the impact you have on others. Through his story, he's become a role model for young players across the globe, for children kicking a ball in the streets of Morocco, for boys and girls dreaming in the neighborhoods of Spain, and for anyone who's ever been told their dreams are too big. Lamine Yamal is living proof that the impossible is possible. His journey reminds us that success isn't handed out. It's earned through hard work, through sacrifice, and through an unwavering belief in oneself. As Yamal continues to make his mark on the football world, his story serves as an inspiration to us all, a reminder that greatness isn't defined by where you start, but by how far you're willing to go. So, the next time you hear the name Lamine Yamal, remember, it's not just a name, it's a story of courage, of perseverance, and of a young boy who dared to dream.